What if I told you one of the fastest players in football couldn't score a free kick for nearly a decade, turned down a €700 million offer without even listening, and is now just a few goals away from breaking a World Cup record? This is the side of Kylian Mbappé most fans never see. Let's get into it. His journey started at Monaco. At just 16 years old, he made his debut and became the youngest player in the club's history, breaking Thierry Henry's record. Soon after, he scored his first goal and broke another record, becoming Monaco's youngest ever scorer. From the very start, he was rewriting history. Greatness was always in his blood. His father, Wilfred, was a football coach who guided him from a young age. His mother was a professional handball player at the highest level in France. And football runs through the whole family. His younger brother, Ethan, is already making his own name, while his adopted brother, Jair S. Kembo Ikoko, was also a professional footballer. Mbappé didn't just grow into football, he was raised in it. Even his famous celebration has a story. That crossed arms pose you see after his goals? It didn't come from him. He got it from his younger brother while they were playing FIFA. His brother used it to annoy him after scoring. Mbappé liked it so much, he brought it onto the pitch in 2017. Now, it's one of the most iconic celebrations in football. For years, there was one thing Mbappé simply couldn't do: score a direct free kick. Despite playing hundreds of games and scoring incredible goals, he never managed to find the net from a free kick. At PSG, that role belonged to Messi and Neymar, so he rarely had the chance. But after moving to Real Madrid, everything changed. In early 2025, he finally broke the curse and scored his first direct free kick goal. Not long after, he did it again in a cup final against Barcelona. After nearly a decade, the curse was gone. Now here's where things get crazy. In 2023, Al Hilal made an offer that shocked the entire football world.
We told you on Saturday that Al Hilal wanted to sign Kylian Mbappé, and they have made a world record offer.
They were ready to pay PSG around €300 million for Mbappé. But that wasn't the wildest part. They reportedly offered him €700 million for just 1 year. That's millions per day, thousands per minute. PSG accepted immediately. But Mbappé didn't. He refused to even meet with them. For him, it was never about money. He wanted to stay at the highest level in Europe. And that decision led him exactly where he always dreamed of being: Real Madrid. As a kid, Mbappé had posters of Cristiano Ronaldo all over his room. He looked up to him as his idol. Then, in 2024, everything came full circle. Mbappé signed for Real Madrid, and one of the first people to congratulate him was Cristiano Ronaldo himself, who wrote, "Now it's my turn to watch you." From a fan on his bedroom floor to following in his idol's footsteps. Mbappé's idols aren't only in football. He also looks up to LeBron James.
Introduce you to Kylian.
Nice to meet you.
You too, bro. Yeah, LeBron.
A pleasure.
What's up? Pleasure's all mine.
In 2021, the two even swapped their Instagram profile pictures as part of a Nike collaboration. Different sports, same mindset. Then came the World Cup final. In 2018, Mbappé scored against Croatia.
You wanna go?
Sissoko. It's Mbappe! Oh my word!
And became only the second teenager ever, after Pele, to score in a World Cup final. And it didn't stop there. He also became one of the very few players to score in multiple World Cup finals. Moments like these don't just make players great, they make them legends. And here's something incredible. Mbappe is already closing in on a World Cup record. At just 27 years old, he has scored 12 World Cup goals. For comparison, Cristiano Ronaldo has 8, and Lionel Messi has 13. But the real target is Miroslav Klose with 16. Mbappe needs just a few more goals, and he still has multiple World Cups ahead of him. History is within reach. He's already broken records at a young age. Mbappe became the youngest player to reach 100 League One goals at just 22 years old. And in the 2018 World Cup, at only 19, he became the youngest French player ever to score in the tournament. That was just the beginning. Everyone knows Mbappe is fast. But just how fast? Some people even compare him to Usain Bolt. At his peak, Mbappe can reach speeds close to 38 km per hour, making him one of the fastest footballers ever. Of course, Bolt is still faster over long distances. But over the first few meters, especially with the ball at his feet, Mbappe is almost unstoppable. That explosive acceleration is what makes him so dangerous. And his talent isn't limited to football. Mbappe speaks multiple languages fluently.
It was tough because it's never easy to come and to win an away game, but
French, English, and even Spanish, which he showcased perfectly during his Real Madrid presentation.
Puedo decir una cosa es que me voy a dar la vida para este club y para este escudo.
No fue el mejor en el colegio, pero en español yo fue a 100% porque, como he dicho, yo sabía que tenía este sueño de jugar un día para el Madrid.
That's not luck. That's preparation. Now, here's something unexpected. Despite earning millions, Mbappe didn't even have a driver's license for a long time. He owned luxury cars, but always had a private driver. Only recently was he finally seen driving himself. Mbappe officially obtained his driving license at the age of 27 as he passed driving test in 2025. Even superstars have normal moments. And finally, something that shows who Mbappe really is. After winning the 2018 World Cup, he received a bonus of around 430,000 euros. He donated all of it. Every single euro went to organizations supporting children with disabilities. Because for him, success isn't just about trophies. It's about impact. But here's a decision that could have changed everything. In 2012, Mbappe had a trial with Chelsea's youth team. He impressed, but the scouts hesitated. They wanted to see him again later. His mother refused. She told them clearly, sign him now or regret it. They didn't. And just a few years later, Mbappe joined PSG for 180 million euros. A missed opportunity that still haunts them. Kylian Mbappé isn't just one of the best players in the world. He's a story of talent, discipline, and decisions that shaped his entire career. From turning down record-breaking money to chasing greatness at the highest level to inspiring millions on and off the pitch. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, make sure to subscribe. Because the biggest legends aren't just remembered for what they do on the field, but for everything behind it.